Right now, billions of dollars are moving around the world with no bank, no government, and no middleman, just math. And the wild part is, it works perfectly. So how does a currency that nobody controls, nobody prints, and nobody owns actually function? That is the question we are going to crack open today. Let's start with the problem Bitcoin was designed to solve. When you send money digitally, you are trusting a bank to update a ledger, a list of who owns what. The bank says you have $500, you spend $200, the bank crosses it out and writes $300. You never touch the real numbers, you trust someone else to keep the score. Bitcoin throws out the middleman entirely. Instead of one bank keeping one ledger, Bitcoin makes thousands of copies of the same ledger and spreads them across computers all over the world. Every single computer on the network holds an identical copy of every transaction ever made. This shared ledger is called the blockchain. Think of it like a Google Doc that the entire planet can read, but that nobody can secretly edit. Now here is where it gets clever. Transactions are bundled together into groups called blocks. Each block is then mathematically sealed with a unique code called a hash. That hash is generated from all the data inside the block. Change even one digit and the hash changes completely. Now imagine a chain of these sealed blocks, where each block also contains the hash of the block before it. If someone tried to alter an old transaction, that block's hash would change, which would break the next block, and the next, all the way down the chain. The forgery would be immediately obvious to every computer on the network. This is what makes blockchain records essentially tamper-proof. But who actually does the work of sealing these blocks? This is where miners come in. Miners are computers competing to solve an extremely hard mathematical puzzle, like trying to guess a number between 1 and 10 trillion. The first computer to solve it gets to seal the latest block and add it to the chain. As a reward, that miner receives freshly created Bitcoin. This is the only way new Bitcoin ever enters existence. Think of it like a lottery where your ticket is computing power, and winning lets you mint the money. This competition is intentionally expensive, which is exactly the point. Cheating would cost more than it is worth. No single computer controls Bitcoin because millions of machines are constantly checking each other's work. If your copy of the ledger disagrees with the majority, the network simply ignores you. Bitcoin is essentially democracy enforced by mathematics. The majority of honest computers always outvotes a bad actor. And unlike printing paper money, Bitcoin has a hard cap. Only 21 million coins will ever exist, written into the code from day one. So the next time someone says Bitcoin is imaginary, remember this: every dollar in your bank account is also just a number on a ledger. Bitcoin just replaced the bank with an equation.